Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And the Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To the air, it's Mateer. Grab behind the line, it's Savant. He's got room to run, look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. And they'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
QB keeper all the way. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Design quarterback run. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Here's a run call on third and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
The natural urge here is to go for it, but I think he's got to make a better decision than that. You cap off what I think has been a quality drive, in particular to open the game, with some points. This is just a little too far for me to go for it.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On the run, it's Lacey. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Catch made by the tight end. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's a bunt. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The running back here on a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Chris, that's a great stop on 4th down. And the whole key for a defense in that situation is to pursue the football. Get multiple guys to the ball, and they're able to do that. Look at them run, make the tackle. They're destroying blocks. This group is playing hard.
He'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. To dirt right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. A crucial pick 6.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Here comes the pressure. He's looking to scramble, and he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down. You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No for the first, but still going. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. One of those.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got space. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Same tailback, another carry. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
To throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. And it's field, and we're sort of trying to create good field position here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right.
He's looking deep here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he takes it again. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He'll pitch it. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Defense is coming after him. It's another deep shot. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
Just a disappointing set of down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Has a path to the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He keeps it on a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, you got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front. They're able to get in the backfield and create a negative play for this offense. That is exactly what you need when you get down here inside the 10.
Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Sooners! And the route is on. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers against the Ole Miss Rebels. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Rebels will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Back to pass. It's Colandrea. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. Looking for a man. This time, a completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Breaks free. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Breaks away to the end zone.
This is exactly what makes this guy so special. You see the speed. He's such a threat once he breaks contain. He's on the scramble. The defense has to respect that. And yet he keeps his eyes down the field, and he's able to get a big completion for a touchdown. This is a great player, and he puts the defense in conflict, and he does it here for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And the pressure's on. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on fourth down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Now the important point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator, and then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So Nebraska has the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go. Ready.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the run, it's Lacey. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up to try the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's past the 35. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Nebraska. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a ton of trust that this offense and this quarterback specifically has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Now rolling out to his left. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers, their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, but time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's got it inside the 15. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to throw. It's Calandria. It's a quick grab. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Nebraska will use a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And the Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. To throw, it's Colandrea. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a first down here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball.
Touchdown, Huskers. He barrels into the end zone. Now the try for 2. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Huskers line it up with 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short, and he'll bring up 3rd and goal. And the Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Nebraska. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.